Thank you very much for fetching me. You have said very nice words, and of course, excited. As always, when we part, we are taken over by some emotions. But on the other hand, like Solomon said, it is important to note that what is before us is, and behind us, when we look back, is what have we actually done. That is what is very important. Let me tell you a small story. I'm not going to say about the college, I'm not going to say about the university, but I'm going to say about something that may be an indicator of where we are coming from and where we are going. I first came to this country in 1999, and the idea was to set up KIE, the programs. Professor Yadav was there, and I came as one of the UNDP consultants. And we sat, we made the programs and so on and so forth, and then I got an invitation to come back. When I told my colleagues in Kenyatta University that I'm going to Rwanda, they asked me whether I'm serious. Do you know what you are doing? And I said, yes, I know what I'm doing. And I came. I've never gone back. But in between, after coming here, I also got a job offer. And I'm sure 2 job offers, one in South Africa and one in Australia. To be precise, Wollongong University in Australia. But then I asked myself, going to Australia, going to South Africa, I thought Rwanda is close, and sure it is in East Africa. But then I also asked myself, what is that impact that I would make in Australia? But in between, I think Florien, I'm glad that you are taking over, and the others, our students, and so on and so forth, is that it was not a walk in the park for the first group of students. Professor Adaf, you can remember, because you can imagine this was a post-genocide institution, and there were challenges. There were students who had been out of school for quite some time, and we had needed to take them through. We would go to deliberate about examination results. We would go as many as 5 times trying to ensure that the students are accompanied, because the issue is not about passing or failing, but the issue is actually producing needed skills in this country. I'm glad that when we look back, that our graduates are in all sectors of the economy, in all, literally each and every sector of the economy. The most important thing is that for teachers, and we are teachers, it is not about the money, it is not about the acquisition of wealth that you may acquire, but actually the lives that you have transformed, the lives that you touch, the mentoring that you give, and the commitment, because you will find that the students spend literally their life in school, right from kindergarten all the way to the university. You can imagine what we do if we don't take care of the young people, showing care, love, guidance, mentoring, so that tomorrow they are better than ourselves. And we will be happy to see that our students are better than us. Florien, I'll be open to you. Leadership is not a walk in the park. Be prepared for that. For me, I know I have stepped on toes. I'm sorry about that, but it was not personal. But if you have to step on toes to make things done, so be it. You will apologize later. But what drives us is the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is that we reflect on the institution and see what does it represent. It's not about us. It's about the people. It's about the nation. It is about the public. It is about the vision. It is about the mission that has been assigned to the institution. When I look back, I'm surprised at myself. How come that we have been there and we are driving this together? Fabian and others, and sorry, once I mention you, but you know, once a student, you are always a student, and many others. So, but the issue is that let us grow this institution to the highest level that we can. We are there. Let us make the university grow. Let us make the university shine, and I'm sure we are in capable hands. I will not lie to you. I cannot stand there, here, and say, I did it. I never did it. We did it. The honor is to you. Thank you very much. What you just was bestowed on me is actually to coordinate. I hope I was a good coordinator. I don't know. But that is the key. We have achieved it. Let us not relent in the era that now is a new normal. A new normal, a dynamic environment, and I think we should continue being driven as the College of Education by actually looking at how teacher education will look like in a dynamic environment. In a dynamic environment. How is teacher education going to look like? From now towards there. Because there are phases that we have, and these phases are continuing. Thank you very much.